Okay, so I'm live. I was going to record this, and I'm just going to go live and keep it up. So, going to go over the record store day list, and I've got a printout here, but I'm going to show it on the screen at the same time and make my notes. Kind of already um, made some decisions, but I'm kind of borderline on. There's some new ones that came to my attention, so going to go over this. If anybody ends up popping up here, we'll see what you think about some of this stuff. I know I haven't been doing videos lately. We've just been really busy. I was sick for the past couple of weeks. Hello, whoever's out there. Sick for the past couple of weeks of just a head cold, and in between, work's been really busy. I was invited to the couple. Hey man, how's it going? Gonna go over the record store day list. I know I'm a little late to the show. I don't know if you've seen the list, looked at any videos. I know they're all out there now, but this is my way to kind of ration out what I want to put on my radar, make sure I'm looking for here. But figure I'd just come up, go live, see if anybody's hanging around. I noticed there's a couple live streams going out there. So, yeah, so I'm going to put the list up so you guys can see it, but I've got my list here. Made a couple notes. Some of us I don't even know. I might go back later and check it out just to see. But the ones I usually keep an eye on for, and I kind of put them high on priority, is anything that's like an exclusive, because a lot of times that exclusive you might not see again. It's record store day gets a little tricky. So you were underwhelmed by the list and surprised to see people like Mike and well, it's about this. I got an annoying little dog down here. Yes, you should be in bed sleeping right now, and you're bothering me. It's I'm never like, oh, every once in a while something pops up that I'm like, oh, I got to get a hold of that. But it has some stuff on there I'm interested in. I'm not going, oh, gee, I'm going to pee my pants with excitement over this stuff. But there's some things that I'm interested in. There's one I'll bring up here in a little bit that a friend of mine kind of turned me on to. And I checked out the album. I'm like, damn, that's pretty good. Really? I don't know if you guys can hear her growling, but she's she's become very attached to me lately, this dog. So she's in there sleeping, but as soon as she hears me doing anything, she gets up and has to come in here and bother me. Pete Droge, Necktie Second, I think is the name of the album. A friend of mine said he opened for like Tom Petty or something, reminded him of Tom Petty. His voice reminds me a lot of like Jacob Dylan, that kind of style of singing. So, and I listened to the album and I liked it a lot. So let me bring this up. Which button was this? Puts me down here in a little tiny corner. I guess I'll just stay down here. And then I believe it's kind of weird because I have to go to another screen. So I'm going to have to kind of come back and keep an eye on the comments. I mean, let's do it for web. Pop over here just to make sure. Okay, so that's working nicely. I'll take a look at this. So I'm going to try. What's the best way to keep an eye on the comments? Because I want to interact with you guys here. I'm just kind of go back and forth. All right, so here we go. I don't know if hopefully you guys can see that okay, or we got one person hiding in there and one person talking to me. Oh my God, really? I got Satan in the form of a small dog over here. Okay, so let's get into this. Let's see. Boom. All right, Attack of the Killer B-Sides. Okay, so here's the artist, A Day to Remember. I don't know this band. It's on Craft, though. What is this? Does this even look familiar? No, I have no idea. 15th anniversary edition of A Day to Remember. Attack of the Killer B-Sides. 2010. No, so this is nothing even. It's 4 tracks. So not really sure. But yeah, not really interested in that at this point, but maybe I'll check it out. But the cover's not anything that looks like I'd be into, if that makes sense, right? Aha. Hunting High and Low, the 1984 demos. I know they're still popular, but I like Take on Me, but I don't think I was really interested in much more than that from them. So let's see. Gracie Abrams, live from Radio City Music Hall. Who's that? Great, live from Gracie's breakthrough performance. 22 tracks taken from her albums Good Riddance and The Secret of Us. 2 LP set. I don't know, not familiar with her. I'm not sure what her style is or anything like that. Kind of intrigued. Not really sure what's happening here. Yeah, I don't know what kind of music that is, but interesting. Yeah, let's see. Gracie Abrams, Air. Yeah. Safari and live demos. So don't know these bands. Tori Amos, she lost me a long time ago. She just got too. She's a very, I would say she dives into she's very, she's an artist. She's very artsy in her music. I think she gets out there and she's not afraid to experiment with voice and vocals and with key changes and her lyrics. Her first one, I think it was called Under the Pink. Really liked that album beginning to end, and then she lost me with the second album. And then as she went along with her career, she just lost me. But I know a lot of people still like her. Talented lady. Just it's a shame when that happens. You kind of hear, you hear a new album come out, and you're like, "Oh, this could be another one I'm gonna like for a long time." And she just kind of went her own way. It's kind of like Pearl Jam for me. I liked their first couple, and then just couldn't do it until like their last one there. But let's see, Omar Apollo, Trent Reznor, and Atticus Russ. Not even sure what that is. The B-52s, Bad Livers, Chet Baker. So there's some jazz there. It's funny because I like jazz, and I can't remember the last time I picked up a jazz album from Record Store Day. They don't really just put any jazz stuff out there that I find interesting. The very last thing on the list is the most interesting. The very last artist. We can do that real quick. We can go over there and take a look. This is not a formal thing. If I do a sort, is it the last artist? So if I do an artist thing here, this Youngblood, is that what you're talking about? When we die, can we still get high? Is that the one you're talking about? I don't know if you sorted. I don't know if the last thing on your list is by artist or not. Let me know what you're talking about. But let me go back to this. And I missed Alex Chilton. Did I just pass right over that? I know that name. What the heck's he from? It's like I should know who he is. Alex Chilton. I just that's escaping me. Warren Zevon. How did the guy get Youngblood? Where did I miss? What the heck? Let's see. Where the heck's the Zevon? Oh, he did it under W. It's under W. I hate it when they do that. Yes, that does look good. It's not my favorite era of Warren Zevon, but there's not really bad Warren Zevon. And from what I understand, I guess there's some albums on there that haven't been released on vinyl to this point. So yeah, I think I had that. Let me see. I had it marked. I didn't have it as because that's a was that an exclusive? It is as an exclusive. So yeah, I picked up the like an anthology that I really liked of his, and it spanned his whole career right up to the stuff he was doing when he passed away, or before he passed away, obviously. What was that called? That was I don't know if you have this. It's looking through my list real quick. Yeah, I think Zevon, even though I'm not a fan of everything, but there's always something good on the albums. Preludes is what I got. It's called Preludes. It's a compilation, and I only put one. That's not correct, but I think there's like, God, how many albums were on there? Three or four albums. But if you ever see Preludes, it comes in a little box. Or maybe it's a double album set. Maybe I'm thinking too many albums, but very good compilation. Let's see, this box is exclusive, but I'm sure they'll break it out eventually. Yeah, they'll break it up or something. I was kind of hoping, you guys know me, I'm a Billy Joel fan. I was hoping they would get that Long Island, that live in Long Island from like 83, 84 or something from his box set. I was hoping they would put that one out because they've been slowly taking stuff in the box set and making it available individually. And I was hoping they would do that with this one, but not on this one. But yeah, they'll probably break it up. Is this one like colored vinyl or something? Let's see. They'll do something, right? They'll just say it was an exclusive because it was colored vinyl or some crap or something. They don't even give an explanation. So 4LP box set features three albums. One must be a double. Mr. Bad Example, Learning to Flinch, and The Mutineer, recorded during his second comeback, 91 to 95. I rated all his stuff. What did I rate that? I think I went through all his albums, and I do keep it in here. Every album I listen to now, I try to do a rating on. Even if I don't keep the album, but at least I know I can go back and see if I liked an album, because you forget sometimes. Sorry, I'm still a little stuffed up here. It's freaking cold, man. It won't go away. New Talk albums, Zevon. Yeah, let's see if I rated these albums. Mr. Bad Example. Yes, I did rate it. So Mr. Bad Example was 91, and it got a 93%. I got 28 out of 30 for me, so it's an A. So yep, I like that album. Again, I have to go back and listen to it, but I'm glad I do this because I already know if I like it or not. How come I don't have that one? Was that Learning to Flinch? I don't have that in here. What is Learning to Flinch? Let me get to the 90s here. There's Mutineer, Mr. Bad Example. Either I missed it or something. What? Learning to Flinch. That was off my radar. And in the Mutineer, was a C for me. Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple. I didn't like Piano Fighter and Rottweiler Blues off of that. But I did like Seminole Bingo because I think, oh my God, dog, you got to chill. I just took you out. You got to stop. I think that was like something about Florida in that one. Something Bad Happened to a Clown. Love that song. That should crank that one up. Yeah, that should make that one higher. Similar to Rain, I liked, and the song Mutineer was very good too. It just had some that where I was like kind of borderline, and then two that I just didn't like, but I might need to go back. You know how it is. Sometimes you go back and then you go, oh, why did I not like that song? Learning to Flinch is that's the live one. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Is that a double? Is that the double one? Because I think the other two were like pretty standard. Mutineer's 10 songs, and yeah, so I bet you that's a double live, right? I have one of his live albums that I like, and I think it's an original. It was which live was that? Stand in the Fire is the one that I have. So that's from when was that released? In 80. Yeah, and I like that one. Yeah, that sounds good. I might have to put that bad boy on there. Because I do like some more in Zevon. It's just so interesting how he writes. Very fascinating guy. He can be yeah, he's just a great writer. So let me go back here. Yeah, so I'm glad you. Oh my God, dog, you have to stop. You have food and water. I took you out. Now she's treating my arm like a love toy over here. Why do female dogs do that? I never had a male dog try to go at my arm, and this little female dog is so full of energy. Jesus. Um. All right, Anderson Pock. I know that name, but yeah, I'm just going to kind of skip through the ones I don't know. If you guys see any that you want to talk about, or you want to talk about, live acoustic too, live solo acoustic. Yeah, I just read your whole thing there. So live solo acoustic. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that could be really good. Is it? It's just like him and an acoustic guitar. Does he play piano on some of that? I wonder. Let's see. Bad Livers, don't know. Astrud Gilberto, the girl from. I am not a fan of the girl from Ipanema. That's Ipanema. That's just not my kind of jazz. I don't like it. It's whatever. It's nice, like pleasing to the ear, but it's not something I ever go, gee, I need to hear that song. I just don't. I don't like that kind of music. Not my kind of jazz, I guess. Beta Boo? Who the hell is Beta Boo? Beta Boo, live and acoustic in London. Her third album. I don't know who Beta Boo is. You know, and I always go, gee, am I missing out on something here? You know, I'm always like that. Oh, should I check all these out? Belly. Again, I've heard of I got to start skipping these, but some of these I'm like, I should know this. I should know this. That looks like I should know that one. Okay, you got to stop, Layla. She wants to go to bed, I think. All right. So anyway, Ben Vaughn combo. Nope. Better than Ezra. Layla, you got to chill. My list looks a little different. All right, so Bobby Charles, Brad Fidel, Brittany Howard. I want to like her more, but I don't get completely into her stuff. And I know she's with what's that group? Dang it. Because the first time I saw her, she was playing with Bonnie Raitt, and I just liked her style live, and she just had this confidence, and yeah, she was fun to watch. But yeah, maybe I should. It's Austin City Limits live. What is the name of her band? Dang it! And it's another one too. I like them live, and then I listened to their album. It just didn't do much for me. It's weird how that works. All right, so Brittany Howard, Buddy Maglione, Bun B, Cali Agents, Camper Van Beethoven. Can't talk tonight. Yeah, somebody I've heard of too. Just don't know. Carcass, Carla Thomas, Celia Cruz, and Willie Colon. She was a very popular Spanish singer. I don't know if there's anything I should check out by her, if any of her music would entertain me or not. I don't know. It's all about me being entertained, right? Let's see. And here's some Mingus. I like Mingus, but I don't know. I have a good 3 LP live of him at like Carnegie Hall, and I listened to that the other day and really enjoyed it. So, yeah, I don't know if I need more than that. And there's some of his studio albums that I am interested in. So, I don't know why this one's up here. So, anyway, Charlie XCX. Yeah, not my kind of thing. Here's some more jazz with Chet Baker, Chevelle, Chrissy Zebby. Don't know. I'm not made of iron. So he's, family drummer and vocalist. First album. See, this one looks like something I'd want to check out. I mean, I just don't want to dive too deep into the rabbit hole, right? Because you just keep going. Actually, I need to put this where it's like 200 per page. There we go. So I'm not constantly. So let's see. Churches. Is it Churches? What's that? Chiverches? What the heck is that? Don't know. Sophomore album. Don't know. Skip over here, make sure I'm not missing you. All right. Then we have Clarence White. Don't know. 63 to 73. I don't know. Rare Acoustic. Not really sure who that guy is. Like, here's another artist that was around in the 60s and I just heard of him. Collective Soul. I like them. Just not a band I when it comes on the radio, which I don't listen to anymore. Whenever I hear one of their songs, I enjoy it, but I never really want to go and put a Collective Soul album on. But it's a shame because it's like another band I want to like more. Cop Shoot Cop. This one I'm interested in right here. It's a limited run, regional folk. Oh, no. Yeah. So I don't know if we're going to get it. But I'm looking at the Count Basie and his orchestra, the Roulette Years. Brand new collection of biggest hits, because I don't think I have much Basie in my collection. Count Basie. I don't even have one. What was the one I picked up? Oh, the Louis Armstrong's another one I like to get more of. I have one that I picked up. I was really happy to get. Louis Armstrong Plays W.C. Handy. I like that one a lot. Yeah, I think the only thing I have by Count Basie is him with like Monk or something. I think I have 2 albums where he's not the primary artist. And I think Monk. Let me see. Where's Monk? That's Coltrane. I don't know. Somewhere in there I have some Basie. Or maybe I don't have any Basie yet. Somewhere along the line, it became fashionable to replace the letter U with a... Yeah, is that what it is on the churches thing? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, what the... I don't know. Sometimes I get it. They're artists. They want to do different things. But sometimes it's just, I don't know. I don't want to say dumb. But, they're in their mindset. It's never dumb, I guess. It's just whatever, Yeah, I've as the years have gone by, I stopped calling things dumb or that's bad music, because there isn't. It appeals to somebody, so that's not cool. So I try to understand where they are, and just give everybody a shot. They're artists. They're doing, even if they're trying to be different. Oh well, that's what they're trying to do. There's a lot of competition out there. Let them do something to stand out, from everybody else. It's all cool. Trying to be more understanding of that. So let's see. Yeah. There's Count Basie. Cowboy Junkies. I know, yeah, they were popular. Layla. Let me go let this dog out. Let me see if she just... You gotta go out there for a little bit. Don't bother anybody. There you go. Okay. Okay. All right. Cowboy Junkies. Craig Mack. Excuse me. What the hell is this? The Cunny Linguists? Lord. It's Coal Mine, though. Yeah, it's Coal Mine Records. I like some Coal Mine. Edition sophomore LP Southern Underground. Is it like... Yeah, see, I'm not a rap person. I don't do much rap. Let's see. Cypress Hill, nope. Dada, I know Mazzy's a big proponent. He's pushing this album a lot. It's an exclusive. I don't know. I should I listen to Dada? I like the, what's his name, the guy that's always with Mazzy. I like him. He's a really cool guy. So I might. Yeah, I'm gonna put Dada on my radar a little bit. I don't know how the hell I sorted this list. There's Amos. Oh, because of the names. It's so weird. Oh, there's Dada. Okay. I'm gonna check it out. Dave Stewart. Dave does Dylan. I really don't need that. David Bowie, Ready, Set, Go. Any Bowie's probably good Bowie, you know. But yeah, I don't need to get too crazy. David, and were those? Of course, they're exclusives on the Bowie. David Fathead Newman, Cornell Dupree. Is that jazz? Seems like jazz. Fathead Newman. Yeah. Jazz and R&B indigenous to Texas. That looks kind of interesting. I see. I like Lou Donaldson is one of my. Yeah, you want to come up, buddy? I know you guys already did this, but I'm kind of just going through it again. Do you know? Yeah, no kidding. I do owe you some VCLT. You're kind of harder to pick for because you have just about everything and you're on top of it. So you're not easy. But I would like to surprise you with something. So I don't know how I would do that. I'll figure it out one day. But what do you think about that one? Are you familiar with that one, buddy? The David Fathead Newman. Ellis. Oh, you got a Marsalis in there and Cornell Dupree. It's 2 LP. Texas Flavor, Buster's Tune. Night in Tunisia. I like that. Lush Life. Yeah. But it has like an R&B thing to it. So that's what I was talking about. Lou Donaldson. I like editing the podcast. Cool. No, I've never, and it's funny because I would like to do some VCLT. You just got to let the moment strike. I think it's, because I think it's a neat thing you can do. So one day it might happen. Let's see. So what is this? David Gilmour with Romani. That's his daughter. Between 2 points. So what are they doing here? The vinyl only release celebrates one of the standout. I am like such a fan of that. I'm kind of fascinated by her. She's got just a nice voice and she plays the harp and these are album. Yeah, I don't need. I'd like to get a live version maybe of him with her. I'd like to see her do some more stuff with him. Keeping an eye on her. It's kind of neat. She plays in these little pubs in England and, just David Gilmour walks in and says, I'm going to play. Man, that would be cool. Let's see. So I don't think I'll be getting that one. De La Soul. I know that's big for some people, but not for me. Dead or Alive. Dead Sarah. Decide. Del the Funky. Homo Sapien and The Good News. There's one of those weird names. Let's see. And again, not in a bad way. It's just one of those I used to go, what the hell are they thinking? Doc Pomus. Songs for Elvis. Doctor Who. And Doc, and not I know it's frowned upon, but that might be one of those be a good idea to pick up for resale value later, just to pay for some other records. It's an exclusive, so that might not be a bad idea for just to move along. But I'll have to see because some of that 80s stuff is popular. Dolores O'Riordan, yeah. Don Toliver, Drift, Duran Duran. I have to listen to that album. I'm not Duran Duran's another one I'd like to like more, but I think they would be a greatest hits band for me. But a lot of people are saying they like that last album that came out. So they have a deluxe version with bonus tracks. Hey, you milk it, guys. Let's see. One of my locals got a cheap Art Blakey on site right now. Yeah, it's crazy how much. And I did pick up some Blakey. I got some. Let's see. Yeah, I got some Blakey recently between St. Augustine and here, I'll bring myself up real quick. St. Augustine and just local stuff. Which one was this? Yeah, I think I got this. This was a recent release, Just Coolin'. Has Lee Morgan and Hank Mobley. I mean, great lineup. And then this was a recent reissue by Tone. I think it's a Tone Poet. No, Classic Vinyl. But like Someone in Love. Lee Morgan, Wayne Shorter. And this one I got in St. Augustine. It's volume 2 to the Meet You at the Jazz Corner of the World. Almost a year ago, I picked it up locally, volume 1, and then boom, it's just sitting there in St. Augustine. So I grabbed it. And this one was good too. Roots and Herbs, Art Blakey. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good on getting my Blakey going here. I'm not going to be a completist, but yeah, I'm digging some Art Blakey. I just like his drum style. Some of those fills. There was one of those, I think it might have been Roots and Herbs, one of those albums, and I'm hearing him playing drums, and along with the drums, you hear this ding, ding, ding kind of thing, and I'm like, how the freak is he? How is he doing that? And I'm looking at let me get this back, looking at the credits, and there's nothing in there like additional percussion, anything like that. But I went maybe Wikipedia or some kind of research on the song and found out that other artists in the recording session came up and played along with him. So that was kind of cool. Yeah, I do like some Lee Morgan. Something cool I got, because I think I told you guys, or at some point I passed up, they had a Billy Joel, Glass Houses, Mo-Fi sitting there in St. Augustine. They wanted, I think it was 125. I don't think it was 150. I think it's like 125. And and it might still be there. It'd be $6 to have them ship it to me. So I don't know. I had to just let it go. I'm kind of, I don't know. But finding some cool Billy Joel stuff recently. I've got almost everything on cassette now. And I'm just missing Cold Spring Harbor, but I'll be getting that soon. I've been scouring eBay, and I got a couple cassettes, but I found one today where it's 3 cassettes of his. It was like Songs in the Attic and I don't know, early 80s, 70s stuff. I can't remember. It's 3 of them though. They're still sealed and they have the nice price sticker on them. So he's the only one I'm trying to get my cassettes back. I got a stack back there of just the Billy Joel cassettes. But I won an auction, and this only cost me like $18, but it's one of those gold discs of 52nd Street sealed for like $18. So nice. And I didn't win the auction, but they had one for Glass Houses too. But it's kind of cool to have this. I don't want to go down the rabbit hole with these, but I thought it'd be kind of neat to have. Let's see. Let me get back here. Boom. All right. Where were we? Elton John. That one I am interested in because of the songs that are on here. That is not my favorite Elton John period. It's like late 70s, 77. That's where before he really went over the deep end with the drug addiction and all that stuff. But the songs on here I don't think are really live anywhere else from what I can remember. The Greatest Discovery might be, and I really like that song. Great lyric writing by Bernie Taupin, about a little kid that has a new brother, and he's going in there and, looking, peeking, and seeing the new baby. It's just so well written. Border Songs definitely been live before. Cage the Songbird. Now that one, I cannot remember what that's from. I'm not that familiar with that song. Where to Now, St. Peter? See, I've never heard that live, and I freaking love that song. That is like one of those songs off of Tumbleweed Connection that just grabbed me. If you never heard Where to Now, St. Peter, listen to that on that album, and it blew my mind when I was younger. I'd never really heard production like that before. And the visual too. I bought myself a blue canoe. I mean, it's just so good. Ticking, I don't know. Better Off Dead with Ray Cooper. Sweet Painted Lady off of Yellow Brick Road, which I don't think I've ever heard live. Tonight, what a great song, right? And hear that. Who was Ray Cooper again? I forgot who the heck Ray Cooper was. Idol, not a fan of that. It's probably a low point on this one. I feel like a bullet in the gun of Robert Ford. Great song. Roy Rogers, I like that. And Dan Dare, Pilot of the Future. So, and yeah, I'm not sure what those songs are. I'm not really sure, but I'm interested enough. And it's a first, but I might just pick it up. Yeah, that one's got me got my ears perked up there. Elvis Costello, Kings of America. I know it's one of his albums that people talk about all the time. I really haven't given that album a shot, but he's doing that one live. Emmylou Harris, Spy Boy, Fields of the Nephilim, Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, they're doing the first Fleetwood Mac with the whole Buckingham Nicks lineup on picture disc. I'm good without that. Flotsam and Jetsam, High, Flying Lotus, Francos, I can't pronounce that. Hardy? Francois? Is that Francois? Let's see. Frank Turner. Positive Songs for Negative People. I just like that title. I picked up a country one too. I was really surprised with. I don't do modern country, but where was it? This guy, Tyler Childers, but it came out 2017 or something. But this is a good album. This is produced by Sturgill Simpson, but good. You can hear all the instruments. It's not overproduced. It doesn't sound like pop songs with a country twang. It's well done. I enjoyed that. So there's some country for you. And I like his lyrics too. Some are a little stereotypical, but I like the storytelling he has in there. Yeah, you thinking it's bad? Yeah. So what about, be honest, like some of the ones I'm saying I like and I want to pick up. What do you think about some of those? Or they're just not, they're mediocre. I'm not sure what style you're into or what you're looking for. So I'm wondering, so is none of this appealing to you at all? Except for the Warren Zevon, of course. Just interested. I'd like to know what other people are thinking and seeing. Because, yeah, I've seen people go, this is a great list. Oh, my God. And some people are like, nah. So let's see. Frank Turner, Frankie and the Witch Fingers. I guess if you're right, if I did a, if I was counting this and did a percentage, yeah, I would say, I guess you could say it's bad, but a lot of these, I don't know who they are. But it doesn't seem like anything spectacular. But I don't know if these are rare things people have been looking for. Yeah, I don't know. Fred Again, Actual Life Piano 2. I have what the hell is that? Fred will release his Actual Life Piano live sessions across 3 vinyl records. Who is Fred? Or is it Fred Again? I don't know who this is. Is that Freddie? Yeah, I don't know who Freddie Gibbs is. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like it could be hip hop or rap or something. Not sure. Let's see. Freddie Hubbard. Live. Yeah. See, I don't know. Sometimes you get some good stuff live, but I don't like taking those chances sometimes. And that's an exclusive. 3 LP. God. Free Nationals, From Today, Fruit Bats. There's Geddy Lee, The Lost Demos. Another band I want to like more, but I don't. Saw him in concert, loved it. Got to see Neil Peart in concert, loved it. All Things Must Pass, Record Store Day exclusive. What are they doing here now? Oh, it's that Zoetrope album. Trippy. George Harrison and Beck. I think this is a weird idea. It's Record Store Day Song of the Year. And Be Here Now. So they have Beck covering of George Harrison songs. So I don't know what the story is behind that, but nothing is hitting. Maybe it's just me. Even the Black Friday list from last year was better. Yeah, that one did that a lot of people poo-pooed that Black Friday, but it was I know 2 record stores in particular that participate in Record Store Day, and that was their best Record Store Day, they said, in a couple of years of people buying and being interested, coming back, getting stuff. So, yeah. And I get it. Nothing's hitting. I mean, a lot of these I don't know. George Harrison Beck, Jerry Mulligan, Thelonious Monk. Mulligan meets Monk. Gil Scott Heron. Now, Gil Scott Heron, somebody, I still need to. I definitely need to check out how some of his stuff. I have a feeling I'm gonna like some of his stuff. Jemison family. 1990s Memphis rap scene. Okay. Nope. Gladiators. Gloria Jones. See, just that name. Queen of Northern Soul. What is that next to her? What the is that? Is that a what the hell's going on there? Vixen? What the hell is that? Is that a cat? What the hell? That's a funky cover. Featuring, she does Tainted Love. Oh, something worth maybe checking out there for soul. Thoughts on the J.J. Grey and Mofro release, Orange Blossom? They are fun. Yeah, we saw them open for what's his name? Ben Harper. They opened for him. We really liked them live. I have a signed CD from them somewhere around here. Really enjoyed them, met them. We got to meet them and Ben Harper that night. It's just one of those bands I wish I liked more. I think you, buddy, you got that one of their first albums or something. I remember you showed one of their albums a while back. But yeah, they were definitely a fun live band. They were brand new, I think, when we saw them. I can't remember what year that was. Maybe early, had to have been somewhere in the early 2000s, 2005. Yeah, oh, my friend's like, oh, you got to see Ben Hart. You got to go see this guy. He plays great guitar. And we stumbled because Ruth Eckerd Hall, you go around back and sometimes you get the celebrities that come up and you can get autographs and stuff. And they invited us right to the tour bus, and we're out there, and I just didn't know who he was. I was like, I wish I knew more and then I could have a conversation, but he was so like inviting. And the guy, I think I've told this story before, the guy that plays his percussion, kind of like a short dude with dreads, he opens up the tour bus and just the smoke pours out of there. And he's like, hey, how's everybody going? Comes over, hugs us. It's like he knows us. And that guy was very entertaining. And Ben Harper's very laid back, cool kind of guy. And he was just laughing at him. But yeah, that was such a good concert. Small venue to see him in. We had decent seats, and the power went out or something during the concert. He continued to play, and you could hear a pin drop. Everybody was silent, and he was upstage, just kept playing until the power came up or whatever issue they were having got fixed. So it was really cool. Yeah. I have the signed CD back there of when I met him. So yeah, definitely memorable. I just wish I had known more of him to have more of a conversation with him, but watching him play with that guitar on his lap, and yeah, just amazing. And he's somebody I want to like more, but I can't get into a lot of his albums, but I love watching him live. He's just one of those guys. Let's see. Gloria Jones. That was a weird one with the strange thing. Goblin. That's the heavy metal band or something, right? Yeah. Goblin. Good Neighbors. Gorillas. Gorky's. Zygotic Mints. Yeah, I don't know what these people are doing. Gracie Abrams. Is that the one I saw? Yeah, I don't know anything about this. I don't know why it looks interesting to me, but it might not be. I don't know. Graham Parker and the Figs. Here's Your Grateful Dead. Somebody's saying that On a Back Porch, Volume 1, they're very interested in. He's really good. I've seen him a handful of times. Great live. Would have a really strong grade. Yeah, I think so. Live from Mars is as close as he's done. Yeah, yeah. He definitely has songs I like. When I was in a band back in the early 2000s, we used to do "Steal My Kisses." That was, I think, his only radio hit that I know of. But that was a real fun song people got into. So it was not many chords, so it was a fun song to play. But yeah, the On a Back Porch, Volume 1. Here, some people have their eye on for that one. And then Beacon Theater, 76. Then you got Gunna, Guttermouth, Hal Blaine, Jerry Cole, David Marks. That's jazz, right? Hal Blaine, isn't that jazz? No, why do I know Hal Blaine? Yeah. It's like you know these names, and I'm like, I can't remember how I know the name. Hank 3, Harvey Danger, Harvey Mandel, Hepcat, Him, Hindu Love Gods, House of Love, Ice-T, Live at Miles Davis Hall. Huh. Three, or no, it's one. One's a CD, so 2 Ice-T releases. Let's see. Isabel Campbell and Mark Langion. I don't know. Jackie DeShawn. James Blunt, Back to Bedlam. Yeah. Jeff Bridges. That one, I wanted to check it out because you never know, but there's just nowhere. I think this came from a cassette tape or something he had laying around. But just nowhere to hear it. So is this an exclusive too? Yeah, it's an exclusive. They always throw that zinger out there, right? They always have like the Joe Pesci or something. And if the reviews are good. Are you talking about this one here? That one. Yeah, you're talking about this. Don't Let Go. Yeah, a friend of mine bought the record store. And that's a first too. So he was saying that's the other one he has his eye on. Then you got Jet, another band I think I'd like to like more, but I just don't. Jethro Tull, 75 to 78. JJ Gray and Mofro. Okay, that's the one you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, I just got an Alligator Records, I believe. Isn't that like a blues label? Joey Valance and Bray, John and Yoko. Yeah, Plastic Ono Band, which is a really good band. Elephant's Memory, Power to the People live. Yeah, that's all I need to do is hear Yoko doing her thing live. I don't get it. I get it. John was doing his art thing, but it doesn't mean I have to buy those albums and listen to her do her thing. That John Lee Hooker, I believe, was looking kind of interesting. The Charcot Sessions. Yeah, I have that on my radar too. 3 LPs of John Lee Hooker. Yeah, that's some good blues right there. John Legend, I'm good without. John Morris, so High Anxiety soundtrack. Oh, Mel Brooks. Harry Potter, 3 Harry Potter movies. I'm good. Johnny Marr, Joni Mitchell. Yeah, I get it. I like, I guess what Joni Mitchell's about, but just don't really get into her stuff. Joy Wave, Judas Priest. K Frimpong and his Cubano Fiestas. That sounds fun. Kali, is that? All the Pretty Girls, don't know. Carl Glazer, Keith Richards, and then Expensive Winos. Damn, live. 22. I do like some of those Keith Richards albums. Kalila, Kelsey Ballerini, nope. Kenny Dorham, Klaus Doldinger, what an unfortunate name. Laffy, isn't she the one that put that album out last year? Let's see, what'd you say here? Never heard of that label. A lot of really poorly done blues reissues come out of RSD from sketchy labels. Yeah, there was I think I have like a from a record store day or something, the best of Alligator, and it had Mofro. Mofro was on that. It's 2 LP set, and just a lot of different people were on that. It was good quality. The pressing was fine, but it is one of those albums that are kind of back and forth if do I want to keep it or not. There were some good songs on there, but yeah, Alligator, I think it's pretty legit, pretty good. But I don't have that much knowledge of their background. But Lofty, yeah, she had that one that came out and had a game. She's jazzy, kind of, but I wasn't that into her stuff, but definitely an up and coming jazz type artist. Levitation Room, Liam Finn, Liam Gallagher. Yeah, I don't do anything Oasis. The only one I want is good. What's the Story? Morning Glory. Oh, I'm sorry, Lucy. No, I mean that one. Oh, the John Lee Hooker. You're right. I didn't even look at the label. You're right. I get excited and then I forget to look at the label. Let's see. Where was that? Southern. Is it Southern Echo? Yeah, Southern Echoes. Yeah, you're right. Dang it. It's such a gamble, right? You're paying, decent money for these records. And yeah. Let's see. Levitation Room, Liam Gallagher, and La Habas, Licorice Roots, Lil Uzi Vert, Lisa Germano, Little Richard. Try Some of Mine, Brunswick Recordings. It's an ORG music. Yeah, I don't know. Las Yavas? Don't know. That's one thing I'd kind of want to expand on is some Latin music. Just don't know where to really start. Get some of that in here because I bet you it horns and I like that brass and that sound. So I think I'd like to get some of that. Michaela Lou Reed. Somebody said that was not one of his better albums, but he was kind of brave to put that out, that Metal Machine music, but I don't know much about it. Michaela Jackson. Don't know. Craig Smith, Mature Kali, Mall, Marcus King. Yes. And Republic, don't know about that label, but Marcus King Live. Yeah, you got to check him out. That if you haven't checked out Marcus King, especially he's got a bunch of live videos on YouTube. Just killer guitar player. His albums aren't always. There was what was his album? I always get it mixed up. I think it's called El Camino. I think that was the name of the album. Just picked it up recently. Yes, El Camino. Check that album out. It was, don't remember if that was his first album, but very good album. His other albums after that are just not quite there, and I don't know what it is, but man, watching him live is fun. So I have a feeling that's going to be very good to have live. Mark Knopfler. Yeah, I'd like to have that. It's a first, though. One take radio sessions. I liked his last album. I think it's just too long. I don't like albums that are over like max 12 tracks, but I really like 10-song albums. That way you get to know the album. It's not too much, but maybe you get a new album with 18 tracks or something. It's like, oh man, you just never really get to know it, kind of thing. Mark Morton, Marty Stewart and his Fabulous Superlatives. That's some Sam St. John stuff there. Marty Wilson Piper, medium build. Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah. I'm good without any stallions in my collection. Mitch and Ira Yusep, 7 Doors of Death. No. MJ Linderman, Morphine, Motley Crue, still milking the Smoking in the Boys Room and Home Sweet Home, man. Just milking that era. Motorhead, Nathan Davis, Neil Finn, Yeah, it's a dude from. Okay. Don't say it's over. Hey now, hey now. What the freak is that group? That group. You guys know what I'm talking about. That group. Nectar. Some people dig that. Nectar is a prog band, I believe. Yeah. Larry Graves and Glenn from the basement. They're always talking about Nectar. Neurotic Outsiders. Oh no. Not a bad name. Neurotic Outsiders. Kind of cool. Back over here. Nick Lowe. Nick Mason's Saucer Full of Secrets. Echo Live. Don't know what they're doing with that. We got Oasis. I don't think I even want an Oasis Greatest Hits. I don't. 4 LPs? No, I'm good. Olivia Dean. That's, I believe I have hers from the last record store day where it was like a live performance. Omar Apollo, Trent Reznor, and Atticus Ross. Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark. Yeah, a friend of mine's in the 80s kind of synth music, and he was kind of happy with some of the things that were coming up. P1 Harmony, Pale Saints, Panda Bear, Papa Roach, Party Next Door, Passengers, Patrick Doyle, Patsy Cline. I don't know what that is. It seems like it. I don't know. Paul Hardcastle, Pete. This is the one. Pete Droge, Necktie Second Deluxe. This one I just listened to. This is the one my friend was talking about, and I really enjoyed this album. Good songwriting. The other thing that kind of felt like it was missing, like it felt like kind of like Tom Petty songs, but missing that Mike Campbell part, right? It was like, oh, give me some of that little Phil stuff, and he doesn't, but it's still a good album. And like I said, his voice reminded me a lot of Jacob Dylan and somebody else too. I can't remember who it was, but yeah, if you haven't checked this one out, I would definitely recommend this one, that Pete Droge album. Okay, Peter Gabriel. So he's doing something again. He had 2 mixes with this OVO album. What are they doing with this one? They're not saying what they're doing. Oh, it's only, I don't get it. Story of OVO, Low Light. I don't know what this is. It's a first. Peter Holsapple, Peter Tosh, right? Petty USA. I don't know. All right, so we're getting down there. That's not it. Okay. Here we go towards the Pharoah Sanders. Not really into that. Pixies, Pond, Post Malone. He's the ambassador, I think, right? Tribute to Nirvana. I remember him doing that during like lockdown. Remember that being a thing, and where his name kind of, first time I really heard about him. Let's see. Prince and the New Power Generation, live at Glam Slam. Public Image Limited, Queen, Rage Against the Machine, Rain Parade, Rainbow Kitten Surprise. What the frick is that? Rainbow Kitten Surprise. Don't know. Ralph Stanley, Ramones, Loco Live. I think I'm good on my Ramones. I got their greatest hits, and that one suffered an injury, but it plays fine. Damn thing slipped out of my hand when I was cleaning it and hit my damn big toe, and my toe put a scratch on the record. I was like, damn it, toe. But I put it on, and surprisingly, it's just surface. Didn't even make a difference in the recording. So I was very happy with that. And because I called and nobody else had it, that greatest hits went like that. But I have 2 other albums, Rocket to Russia and something else, and in their greatest hits. And I think I'm good. Ramones, Remy Wolf. You're a dog. I'm allergic to dogs. What's going on here, Remy? Yeah, see, song titles. Sauce. Roof Rufus, Doctor, Guy, Thick, Shorty. I'm allergic to dogs. Yeah, just by that, I could probably do without that, I think. Let's see. It's getting late, isn't it? It's already freaking Jesus. I guess regret this tomorrow morning. Remy Wolf, Rise Against, but okay. Robert Hunter. Roger Waters, Dark Side of the Moon redo live. I wouldn't mind getting a copy of the Dark Side of the Moon, his version. I actually like what he did with it. Different take on it. Live at Electric Ladyland, Ronnie Wood, Rosalind and Charles. Spirit of a Living God. Okay, nope. Royal Otis, Rule, Russell Guns, Rycooter. That could be good. The Main Point Live. Sam Fender, Sam Smith, Saxon, Scott Ian, Scott Weiland. Season to Risk, Sex Witch, Shakira, Shudder to Think, Sixpence None the Richer, Skin Lab, Skip James. Yes, that I have my eye on that one. That's a blues album. Can't remember if I started listening to that one or not. But I do have another. I think I have Skip James. I believe I have. Maybe from a record store day too. Skip James, the complete 1931 sessions is what I have. Don't have a rating on that one. Sex Witch. There's another one. Oh, are you talking about the label on that one? Sex Witch. Oh, but you're talking about that label, yeah. You're talking about the label on the Skip James. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Yeah, you're right. But what are you talking about? Sex Witch? That's something you're interested in? What the freak is this? Natasha Khan, Bat for Lashes, and the band Toy, and producer Dan Carey. 6 hypnotic tracks. What's going on there? Kind of kept. I don't know why that's piquing my interest. Each a reimagining of traditional folk songs from countries like Iran, Morocco, Thailand, with its raw I like psychedelic. Draining is. Oh, and I think there's a 13th Floor Elevators in here, live, actual live, because their other one that's called Live was like a compilation album of stuff they kind of had laying around or whatever, and then they added into that the sound of an audience and cheering and all that stuff. This other one that's coming out is actually a live album. I didn't pass that up, did I? Have to see. Okay, so Sex Witch. I'm glad you brought that up. And I think that somebody mentioned that and I forgot about it. That's why we do these things. I don't see it on here. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Sounds cool. All right. Just a great name. It is, but I'm interested in it now. Get the Skip James that Bluesville just put out. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna make a little note here. Do you know then is it a comp or is it an album? Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. Just made myself a little note. Boom. Sex Witch, Shakira, Shudder to Think, Sixpence, Skin Lab, Skip James, Slint, Sly and the Family Stone's another one I want to like more, and I just don't think I've listened to enough Sly. Snoop Dogg, the Jamaican episode. Interesting. Soul Asylum. Cannot get into that band. Soul Jazz Records. Is there a... What's that? The jazz something? That jazz whatever that they always put out a record store day album. Jazz whoever. I forgot the name of that. Starship. We built this city. Well, I mean, come on. Is it a picture disc of a city? I mean, I've got to... Nope, it's them jumping around. Interesting. It's a song that I do remember well. Played in the locker rooms and all that when I was in high school. And it's one of those songs that I don't even say tolerate. I guess I just like, but I wouldn't go and seek. But it just brings back, memories. Boom. Sting 3.0 live. What the freak is that? Sting's greatest hits live from 3.0. Never Coming Home. Can't Stand Losing You. Yeah, don't know. Stone Temple Pilots. Yeah, could be good. It's on Interscope, right? A&M, so that's not bad. Oh, no, it's Sting. Oh, Stone Temple's on freaking Rhino, so it's, man, shoot. Sugar Minute? Sun Ra. Two Sun Ra's. Sunny O, Sweet. Sylvian Carroll. T-Rex. Talking Heads. Taylor Swift. Yep. Teenage Bottle Rocket. Terrorizer. Tesla. 13. There's the one. 13th Floor Elevator. Live. Houston Music Center. Yeah, but what record label is that? LMLR? Should I know that? How come that one's not ringing a bell? Alan Parsons Project, iRobot, Work in Progress. I believe those are like alternate versions or something. B-52s, The Blasters, The Color Field, The Cure, another picture disc, The Dare, The Dictators, The Doors, Strange Days. Yeah, that's another one, alternate takes, and I like Strange Days. I don't know. The Dwarves, The Grays, The Jayhawks, The Jesus Lizard, The Killers, and Bruce Springsteen. That's an interesting, right? And it's on Island. Lemonheads, London Suite, The Meters, The Mission, The OJs, The Rembrandts, The Replacements, The Residents, The Rock of Fire, Explosion, Rolling Stones. I mean, Out of Our Heads. Really? Why are they releasing that? I don't know. The Struts, Rock and Roll Fantasy. Are they covering the Bad Company song? Yep. Let's see. The celebrate 50th anniversary of rock icons Bad Company. A band sanctioned and first ever tribute to the group is set for release. Bad Company Classics. Rock and Roll Fantasy. The Struts version is presented unlimited, so it's a 7-inch. Oh, no, I'm good. I don't think I would have got enough for it anyway, but just wanted to see if that was a Bad Company thing. The Veronicas, the Verve, the Wombats, the Wreckers. Yeah, not into, was that Michelle Branch or whatever? Yeah. Thelonious, Thin Lizzy. That's one I have my eye on. It is a exclusive, and it's Jailbreak, and I love that album. Would like to see the alternate takes on that, so might be getting that. Throwing Muses, Toad the Wet Sprocket. Tom Waits, yeah, but that's, it's like a EP or single. Tori Amos, nope. Tucker Wetmore, U-Roy, Val Kilmer, Top Secret. Why is he getting, did he write stuff or something for that? Why is he getting like artist credit on that? I'm not sure what he did in that. So now we have soundtracks, kind of comps, The Virgin Suicides, Alts and Outs, The Other Side of Blue Note. What the freak is that? Compilation of alternate takes and outtakes from iconic Blue Note recording sessions makes up Alts and Outs. Yeah, this is kind of like, but look at the names here. Cannonball Adderley, Grant Green, Art Blakey, Jimmy Smith, Sonny Clark. Eesh. There's only, well, it's like interesting. It's like a typical jazz album with 6 tracks. Well, that's a lot, right? Usually, sometimes jazz albums only have 2 tracks per side. What do they have by Blakey? Only a outtake from Something Else, which is a really good album. Grant Green, I'm not a big jazz guitar guy. I like him when he's kind of playing along, but I don't like him usually as the lead, except for that one that I should have gotten. Forgot the name of that album. Shoot. But anyway, Wayne Shorter, Speak No Evil. Okay. Ooh, alternate take of Moanin'. Ooh, that's a good one too. Jimmy Smith's Back at the Chicken Shack. Really good album. They have an alternate take there. And alternate take from Cool Struttin'. Hey. One worth thinking about. Cave Stomp, Volume 1. Heartache in Your Hand. Jazz Dispensary. That's what I was thinking of earlier. So they do have one. Night Lights. Sure, somebody's got that whole set. Mom, music from Our Mother Ocean. Over the Edge soundtrack. Soul Slabs Volume 4. Treasures Untold. A Modern 78 RPM Reader. Freak is that? You know what I'd like to see come out on album is I just got this. I don't know if it is on album or not, but they did this. What a great! I mean, this is what got me into Ray Charles. Was this box the complete Atlantic Rhythm and Blues recordings, 52 to 59. I mean, just freaking great. 3 CDs. Just, oh man, this is good stuff. So I don't know if they ever did this on vinyl. Be interested to know. Let's see. We're getting to the end here, boys and girls. Now I'm going to go into bed because I should be in bed now. Glutton for punishment. Let's see. Soul Slabs, Volume 4. What is that? Some good soul stuff here. Okay. I like the thing with the labels on the front. Diverse 45 RPM releases. What do we have here? Drip Torch, Love You Better, Aaron Fraser, Monophonics, Joey Quinones, Dr. Bionic, Expert Won't Leave You Alone. So what is this is the 4th of our Soul Slabs set, compiling tracks from my diverse 45 RPM releases showcasing artists big and small. It's a great way for folks to discover, making up my own words, some of Coal Mine Records' lesser known artists. Interesting. Soul Slabs, Treasures Untold. What was this one? Next format to make a comeback. No. Is this on 7? These are 78s? Modern 70 RPM Reader features deep dive writing from collections ranging in age from 14 to 87. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're doing there. Let's see. Vince Guaraldi. Selections from It's the Easter Beagle. You know, I've had the Charlie Brown Christmas for years and finally put it on this year and really enjoyed the hell out of it. It's very good. Video Game Lo-Fi, Long After the Fire, Blue Moon Safari. Speaking of video games, I'm anxiously awaiting the new Grand Theft Auto. That sounds like a lot of fun. Let's see, Back in Miami. Wall of Voodoo. Wallows, Wang Chung, War, the Warren Zevon. We talked about that. Definitely looking interesting. So 2 studio and 1 double live, I believe, is what's in that. Wes Montgomery, Wynton Kelly Trio, Smoking in Seattle. The Willie Dixon. But I don't know. I like some Willie Dixon, but this one I have to re-listen to. It wasn't really catching, and it's this Culture Factory label. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting album cover. So yeah, I don't know. Wire, Wu-Tang, Yes, Live at London, Young Thug. Yeah, Young Blood. Kind of like Young Blood. I kind of like what he's about. Wait a minute. That's it, right? Just bring me back to the beginning. Yeah, okay. So yeah, some interesting stuff there. But yeah, I'll have to just go back through this, tighten up my list, and just have it ready to go. But yeah, there's some stuff on there. Interesting. Nothing I'm overly excited about. But it's always fun. Record store day is always fun, especially because I go there and I get to film everything and talk to the people with their purchases and get in their heads a little bit about what they were interested, and there's always somebody excited about something. So that to me is the joy of the record thing, right? Getting those albums that you're excited about and doing all that. So I think that's it for tonight. That was an hour. I got a stack over here that I need to get put away, so I'll be doing a video on. I mentioned some of them in a previous live thing. Might do another live just to talk about all these records. I've listened to most of them and I think rated them. So I'm trying to really listen to the albums, check for quality, but at the same time do my little rating system on them and see what I like. So I'm doing pretty good about getting familiar with my record collection again. I've really had a major focus on that. And yeah, it looks like a lot of the albums that I have that I was getting rid of during the whole hurricane thing. This stack is almost as big as the stack I got rid of. So yeah, I have a problem, boys and girls. But anyway, whoever's still there, I appreciate, and Safe and Sound buddy there and Concert buddy, you guys, I appreciate you. Kind of just keep me on in the background or interacting with me. That was cool. I just, wish I could do this more often. I haven't lost my desire to do it. But I just haven't had the time, and I want to do it when I can do it like this. I'm kind of got the energy. Now I'm ready to go to bed, but it's always fun interacting. Sometimes I need that part of it, to interact with people than just doing a video, a little more energy there. But anyway, guys, thanks again for watching. And you guys take care. All right. And I will talk to you soon. All right. See ya.